Hi guys, Julie Q from Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia, doing a pour for you. This is a piece of MDF. I'll show you the plan. Whether it turns out that way is another thing. This is the sheet of MDF that is the back of a frame that I bought from our local Kmart. So these frames are like, I think I got this one about $8. So the plan is for me to pour on that piece of MDF to actually make the frame into a piece, then to place this over it, so I'll have what it looks like is 5 different pours in that, and then this is the plan. This will then go into the frame, which has a piece of glass to go over the top of that. Whether I want to put the glass, oh, actually it goes the other way. So it should go into the frame that way. Yeah, and come out. So it's kind of sitting in the box frame like that. So that is the plan. So I thought I'll pour on the back of the actual MDF instead of doing another. It's got a bit of paint things on it, but it won't affect the particular pour that I'm going to do. So that's the plan, and I will obviously show you when it's all put together as well. I'll work with doing the pour with and go through it with you guys. So I will actually do the pour, and I probably will swipe from the very top because I want to get just lovely cells and movement, and then if I want to embellish where along, you know, I'll just work with it and play by ear. So I'm going to use up some paints that I have left over, because if it doesn't work with this particular board, I can still use this board for the back of the frame, because it's got I can just put a white sheet of paper over it. So I thought I'm just gonna have a play with it and see what I can do with this. I can't, with this MDF board, can't get the whole of the board into my frame on the camera. Something I'm looking into at the moment is trying to upgrade my camera and basically the tripod and everything, so when I do larger pours I can get them all in the frame. That's another story for another day. So these are all the Mont Studio acrylics, which you know I love to use. They're nice creamy paints and they're very highly pigmented, and I mix them with my own pouring medium of the Mont clear glue at 70/30. Now somebody went and got some clear glue from elsewhere and mixed it the way I did it, and it ended up like a big gluggy mess. That's because all glues are not equal, so I am only telling you or recommending the ones that I've actually worked with and tried and know that is, you know, they work. So basically I have tried if you're in the US and you can't get that particular glue quite easy, then I know that the Helmar's glue all works. They work equally as well as one another, mixed with my pouring medium. The pouring medium and everything is in the drop down box. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on this now, because just see how it goes. So I've got the purple, and I think, what was the other colour I would have put in there? It would have been, I would have made up a bit more of the purple and added blue. So this is the magenta, a little bit thick, so I'm sort of keeping in the pinkies because I'm kind of thinking of a young girl that this might be suitable for. And if not, like I said, I'll just work with it and something good will come of it. You have to be positive, hey, just like what we're all going through now. We've got to be positive with it all. So to throw in the mix, yellow, 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 yellow. We need some brightening up of our lives. So this is what we're going to get, yellow. It actually will look good with these colours. So she says. Okay, hope so. And I'll obviously just, well not obviously, but I will throw some white in this mix, so because I know that the white will give the cells that are created in this a really nice, they'll just make them pop. So yummy, yummy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this tilt. I've just had to rest it on two of the, they're just cake baking cooling trays, just to get the whole length, and because you can see it's very wobbly, so I'll just work slowly and just relax and do it. Just trying to cover the whole of the board with the paint, just gently tilting. Don't stress out over it. It's just paint. So okay, I will try and turn that around so I'm not. Ooh. Oh my goodness, there we go. Did I do that without getting paint on the floor? Probably not, but that's okay. No biggie. Obviously, if you're working from home and you're working in your lounge room, it might be a problem. So obviously keep your floors well covered if you're anywhere that you've got living areas, carpets or tiles. Just put big paint sheets, paint sheets everywhere, and I believe you'll be fine. Let's get this to go down the bottom end. There you go. Now come on back. Come on back, my lovelies. It's just needing to basically bring the paint back so it's not, so it's kind of self-centering, self-leveling. Oh, okay. Does it need anything else? Why do I get the urge to put some orange in there? So this is the Mont orange. Just gonna put a few swirls. Just have this feeling that orange will be fine. I'm just hoping that I don't make it a big muddy mess, but you know, it's all right. It's the process that's the enjoyable. And if it turns out wonderful, then obviously that's the bonus. Okay, let's do this. Now, I did want to swipe with this real dark cherry that I've been using mostly this week. So this is the last bit left. So I am thinking, do I do a little trial with it, or do I just go with it? Let's just do it. I'm gonna go all the way down the canvas, so this will be my swipe edge. Remembering I won't actually see this edge because it'll be covered up if my plan goes to plan. So see how this works out. Let's just go for it. So there's my soft plastic file divider. Just place it gently, about 1 centimetre. Draw it to you. Not worried about the bits it's left out. They can all be fixed. Look at that. Look at the cells popping up on it, all on their own. Wowzers. Chicken in trousers. There we go. Hope you guys are all feeling calm, and if not, please do something that brings you joy. If it's creating woodwork, sewing, knitting, whatever brings you relaxation and joy, that's what we've got to be doing while we're in this forced isolation at present time. Just chillax. So gone right the way down. And just like do that very last bit with a small piece of the they're just a soft plastic file divider that you get a pack of 10 or something. They're great for swiping with, and you can wash them and wash them. They don't have to be thrown away, and they can be reused over and over. So it goes for looking good pretty much. I will just go over with my Wonder Wand. Colours are pop. These colours are going to pop. Just thinking while I'm doing this, if I do not want to cover this with the white separator like I just showed you, I can just use the whole of this MDF and put it nicely into that frame all on its own actually. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, because it's a shame I'll hide so much of it if I put those segregated things. But if I drop it into that box frame, being a nice long skinny one, I'm not sure how long this particular MDF is. I'll get my tape. It is 35 inches, which is 80, just on 88 centimeters by 23 by 9 inches, which is 23 centimeters. So that's the size of that MDF. Remember, on the actual back of it, it's got all the things to directly hang on to the wall. So wish me luck with this one. What I think I will do now is let those gorgeous cells develop a little bit further, but I will absolutely do some balloon embellishment with it, whether it's keeping my balloon embellishing to the small little water balloons, so I have very delicate. Oh, look how sweet that is. That is so it's just lovely. For those that want something more masculine, this is not going to do it for you, but just a few of these look like fireflies and fairies floating around in the Never Never. They're just gorgeous. Oh, that's just gorgeous. The paint is a bit too runny for me. Really, I need to wait, and I've got no patience. I mean, I usually do, and I will after I've had this little play, because I'm enjoying this so much. So I will just work it up and down. Look at that. Just these tiny little balloons, I think is going to do this more justice. And I think this MDF would actually look really nice in some, obviously when it's cured fully, to resin a whole lot, to just sit in that floating frame. It won't have to have glass over it or anything then if it's got resin on it, because it'll shine, be sheeny shiny. So there you go. I will leave that now. Oh, will you slap my hands, for goodness sake? I can't, I just, oh, that is so pretty. I think that is going to look superb in that frame. Okie doke. Wait till the end, peeps, and I will show you how I end up finishing it off. That'll be in photos, and then in probably a month's time I will definitely post photos and let you know of it in the frame. If you don't know that I have a Facebook, Acrylic Art by Julie Cube Facebook page, but I also have an Australian acrylic pouring group, which you are all free to join. It doesn't matter what country you're from. If you'd like to join that, there is a link to the Australian acrylic pouring group for my YouTube page below this video. So then you can post your art too, so we can all see, and it's good for beginners because everybody's very helpful in answering your questions, and we have quite a few moderators that are there to try and help out too. So guys, thanks for subscribing, thanks for joining me. Stay healthy, stay happy, keep creating, doing something that gives you joy, and until next time, bye for now.